Hi Professor, this is Joab and today I'm gonna present you the assignment 2 for the course Programming 3. So let's go quickly to the code. This is problem 1 actually, and let me just run it quickly for you. Here we can enter any word, for example hello world, and if we put it to uppercase, it's gonna translate it to uppercase, and same we can do with whatever a word, or it doesn't even need to be a word. For example, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 words, 10 letters, I mean. Let's get the length of this word or combination of letters, and it's gonna be the length 10. So that's it about the demonstration, and how it works is the code you gave us as an example. We have to complete it. So here I am writing both functions from built-in delegate classes from func group. The first one is gonna take a string and it's gonna return another string because we're gonna use it with this method, a string and a string. And the second one is gonna take a string as an argument and it's gonna return an integer, same as we can see here. The first one is gonna be named adel and the second one is gonna be named bdel. Here is what the console asks the user to input, and depending, we're gonna use a switch statement. Depending on the user's input, the case 1 is gonna work like this. Um, into the adel function, into the adel class, I mean, built-in delegate class, we're gonna pass the get uppercase method from this class that is made here with the get uppercase, and it matches the func built-in delegate class because it takes an string and returns a string. Then we can take the word from s, that is the user inputs, the user input phrase or word or just whatever or letter, and finally we invoke the method that we passed to the built-in delegate class, and we pass the argument, that is the word that the user inputted. We pass it to the s-upper string, and then we just console write line. That is how it works. Just one last time using the case 1, and here is how uppercase and the same word in uppercase. And secondly, in case 2, we do almost the same. We grab the method to the function. We take the user inputs to the word string to this variable. Then we finally invoke the built-in delegate class and we pass it to slength. This time I'm not using invoke as you said here, state here. Don't use invoke method. And finally we just console write line. Let's demonstrate very fast. Hello, let's say 1 2 3 4 5 6 and get length. The length is 6, as we can see here. And that's about it. That's about problem 1. Let's go quickly to problem 2, and this is in the main window XAML class. The actual XAML you gave us here, and so I didn't do a lot of things here. I didn't touch a lot, but here is pretty much the same, but we're gonna use another type of classes. This is totally delegate class, a custom delegate class, not a built-in. So here I am declaring my function, and it's gonna take a string as an argument and return a string. And in my function 2 is gonna take a string argument and return an int. it's gonna be matched with this one, a string, and the other one, the second one, with this one, a string and int. Finally, we do pretty much the same. We grab the method to the function. We take the user's input from textbox1.text and we pass it to the word variable. And finally, we invoke the delegate class adl.invoke with the word that is the user inputs, and we pass it to the variable sUpper. And finally, we print sUpper into the text block, not the text box. And pretty much the same with the second one. With the right button on click, we pass the another method that takes a string and gives back an integer. We pass that method to bdl the delegate class. We take the user inputs and pass it to the word. We invoke bdel with the word, this time not with the invoke, not using the invoke method, and we pass it to slength. And finally, into the text block, we print the length of the word of whatever the user inputted. This time we have to convert it to string because this is an int and we cannot print an int into the text block. This is just because I press, so it's not something very important. Let me show you here. Enter the word hello. Oh no, sure, sorry. This is problem 1. Problem 2. Hello. And if we want uppercase, it's gonna go uppercase. If we want length, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Indeed, 5 words here. When we can do whatever we want. Uppercase, length. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, Professor.